Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something exciting lined up for you. Let's jump right in. In Romanian football, few narratives are as intense and historically layered as the rivalries involving Steaua București, Dinamo București, and Rapid București. These clubs are not just sports teams, they are symbols of social class, political influence, and cultural pride. For decades, their clashes have gone beyond football fields, turning into wars of identity that defined Bucharest and Romanian football as a whole. Steaua and Dinamo represent the state's institutional power, the army versus the police. Rapid, in contrast, grew from the working class, the railway workers team, with humble origins but immense passion. These distinctions set the foundation for Bucharest's three-way rivalry, which has shaped Romanian football for nearly a century. Below are 10 facts about these rivalries, each offering historical depth, iconic moments, and cultural significance. 1. Origins and institutional roots. The roots of these rivalries lie in post-World War II Romania, when football clubs were deeply tied to state institutions under the communist regime. Steaua București was born in 1947 as ASA București Army Sports Association, later becoming CCA, and then Steaua. It represented the Romanian army, giving it unparalleled resources, access to top athletes, and political backing. Dinamo București emerged a year later, in 1948, tied to the Ministry of Internal Affairs, which controlled the police and security forces. Dinamo quickly rose as a rival power, competing with Steaua for state supremacy. Rapid București, however, predated both, founded in 1923 as CFR București, the railway workers' club. Rapid carried the working-class identity, distinguishing itself from the institutional might of the other two clubs. This institutional rivalry, army versus police versus workers, formed the DNA of Romanian football and infused every derby with political tension and class conflict. 2. Dominance across domestic competitions. When it comes to trophies, Steaua stands as Romania's most decorated club. 28 league titles, 20 for Romanian Cups, 8 Super Cups, and international glory. European Cup 1986 and UEFA Super Cup 1986. Dinamo is not far behind. 18 league titles, 13 Romanian Cups, multiple European semifinal appearances, European Cup in 1984, Cup Winners' Cup in 1990. Rapid, while historically less dominant, has its own proud collection, 3 league championships, 13 Romanian Cups for Super Cups to Balkans Cups 1964-1966. This dominance, however, has not been evenly distributed. Steaua ruled the 1980s, winning 5 consecutive titles and the European Cup. Dinamo had strong decades in the 1960s and early 1980s, while Rapid often played the heroic underdog, winning cups and spoiling title dreams. 3. Head-to-head derbies and records. Steaua versus Dinamo, the Eternal Derby, known as Eternal Derby, the Eternal Derby. This clash is Romania's most famous fixture. First played on the 21st of November 1948, when Dinamo beat Steaua 1-0. As of 2025, 191 matches, Steaua FCSB winning 72, Dinamo 62, and 57 draws. Historic highlights. Steaua's biggest victory, 6-0 in September 2021. Most goals in a single match. Dinamo 6-4 for Steaua in the 1990 Cup final, 10 goals in a thriller. Steaua versus Rapid, the Bucharest Derby. First meeting, the 4th of December 1947, Rapid then CFR beat Steaua ASA 1-0. All-time, 147 meetings, Steaua 62 wins, Rapid 38, 47 draws. Famous results. Steaua's 8-2 demolition of Rapid in 1989. Rapid's revenge with a 5-0 win in 1998. They even met in Europe, the 2006 UEFA Cup quarter-final, where Steaua advanced on away goals after 2 tense draws. Rapid versus Dinamo, though less internationally known, this rivalry is fierce. Over a century of clashes produced memorable twists, such as 1971 title decider, Rapid seconds from glory, until Mircea Lucescu equalized for Dinamo, handing them the championship. 2000 to Cupa Romania final, Rapid beat Dinamo 2-1 before 40,000 fans. 2012 final, Dinamo exacted revenge, winning 1-0 at the Arena Națională. 4. Rapid vs. Dinamo, a fierce third rivalry. While overshadowed by Steaua Dinamo, Rapid Dinamo is highly emotional. For Rapid fans, beating Dinamo and institution seen as part of the system was a moral victory for the working class. The 1971 incident remains iconic. Rapid was leading 1-0 in the dying seconds, ready to claim the title. Then Lucescu scored for Dinamo, snatching glory. To Rapid fans, this was the theft of the century. The bitterness carried on into the 2000s with cup finals and the Super Cupa Romania 2003, when Rapid won with a golden goal from Robert Nica. 5. European glory and continental context. The eternal derbies fame reached Europe through Steaua 1986 triumph, the pinnacle of Romanian football. European Cup final versus Barcelona in Seville. Steaua won 2-0 on penalties, thanks to goalkeeper Helmut Duckadam, who saved for consecutive spot kicks and unmatched record. Dinamo also shown internationally, 1980 for European Cup semifinal, falling to Liverpool. 1990 Cup Winners' Cup semifinal, eliminated by Anderlecht. Rapid's best European moment came in 2006, reaching the UEFA Cup quarterfinals where fate paired them with Steaua. After 2 draws, Steaua advanced on away goals, breaking Rapidist hearts. 6. Fan culture, passion, hooliganism, and legendary pranks. No Romanian derby is complete without its ultras, whose passion often crosses into chaos. 1997 fire incident. Dinamo ultras burned part of Steaua's south stand, creating an infamous image of rivalry gone wild. The prank of the century 2016, during a Champions League qualifier versus Manchester City, Steaua unveiled a giant choreography supposedly honoring their club. Instead, it read, "Do our Dinamo București only Dinamo Bucharest." Dinamo fans had infiltrated the organizers. It remains one of football's greatest trolling moments. Ultras from all 3 sides, Palooza Sud Steaua, Palooza Trulina Dinamo, and Rapid's Julecteni, create electric atmospheres with flares, banners, and chants. But the rivalry also brought violence, arrests, and heavy policing at derbies. 7. Managerial crossovers. The forbidden switch. Several legendary managers coached both Steaua and Dinamo, a move often considered treason by fans. Florin Halagian, Walter Zenga, and Valentin Stanescu crossed the divide, each facing fury from former supporters. For Rapid, the betrayal was even deeper when local legends flirted with Dinamo or Steaua. In Bucharest, loyalty matters. 8. Cultural and societal symbolism. These rivalries mirror Romania's social fabric. Steaua equals army, prestige, and state authority. Dinamo equals police, security forces, and discipline. Rapid equals the common people, railway workers, and anti-establishment pride. During communism, these matches were political battlegrounds. Even after 1989's revolution, these identities persisted. Today, the derbies still carry that historical baggage, fueling passion beyond the pitch. 9. Memorable mega matches and huge scorelines. Some matches became legends. Dinamo 6-4 Steaua 1990 Cup Final. 10 goals, pure chaos. Steaua 6-0 Dinamo 2021, modern humiliation. Rapid 2-8 Steaua 1989, a derby rout with 10 goals. Rapid 5-0 Steaua 1998, sweet revenge for Rapid fans. Each scoreline etched its place in folklore, often replayed in pubs and fan forums decades later. 10. Longevity and legacy. Despite financial crises, ownership scandals, and even club identity disputes, Steaua becoming FC SB after losing its army affiliation, the rivalries endure. Steaua and Dinamo were never relegated until Dinamo's shocking drop in 2022. Rapid faced bankruptcy and lower division exile, but returned to the top flight, keeping the Julecti spirit alive. The Eternal Derby and its satellites are more than games, they are living traditions, passed down from grandparents to grandchildren. Conclusion: why these rivalries still matter. In an era of modern football dominated by money and global brands, the rivalries between Steaua, Dinamo, and Rapid remain raw, local, and deeply emotional. They symbolize history, struggle, and passion, elements that keep Romanian football's soul intact. From political intrigue and European glory to fan chaos and legendary goals, these derbies offer everything a football lover craves. They are not just matches, they are chapters of identity that define what it means to be a Bucharest football fan. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Got questions or ideas? Drop them below. I love hearing from you. Until next time, take care and stay awesome.